Hey guys, this is Ron from YouTube's Rock and Metal News with a Rock and Metal News CD review of the new Earthship. The album is Withered and is out on September the 15th through Pelagic Records. There's been just an influx of new albums coming out lately, and one band that really caught my attention was Earthship. They're from Berlin. Earthship are back with their third album. It's called Withered. It's going to be released through Pelagic Records in September. And Earthship are set to release it's kind of like a contemporary metal, sludge, stoner rock masterpiece. I mean, with a hint of, it's got like a hint of Swedish death metal in it, heavy stoner riffs, and for my liking, a sound that reminds me of old school Mastodon. Withered has a huge collection of riffs on it. You can tell the influences of Black Sabbath, Mastodon, even like The Sword popping up when you listen to it. Withered also sees the introduction of more melodic vocals, such as in the track Serpent Cult or Dead Faint. The band Earthship was founded by former The Ocean drummer Jan Oberg in the spring of 2010. Their debut album was titled Exit Eden, and it was kind of a doom, metal, and prog all rolled into one, and it was released in 2011. The band has played with The Ocean, FANG and INTRONAUT through 2011. Then they released their second album called Iron Chest, and they moved on to play with Crowbar, Russian Circles, Cult of Luna, Coil Guns, and Sleep, among many others. The album starts off with a track called Sanguine. It's really heavy, doomy, plodding track, just over a couple minutes long, but it sets you up real nicely for what is to come. And the second song is called Serpent Cult. This one here is just nice and heavy. It's really boomy drum sound in it. Some great layered vocal effects. This track really reminds me of old school Mastodon. Definitely, if you're a Mastodon fan, you got to check out this band. I love how they change the tempos in the verses and the chorus. It's a great heavy track. And number 3 is a track called The Garden, and it's really slow, heavy, crunching guitar. The vocals just arise from the depth of this, just complementing the heaviness. Just love the track. It's so slow, grinding, and heavy, but very interesting. Another track that stood out for me was Dead Faint. Definitely old school Mastodon fans are going to love this one, and I'm one of them. I love this album. This song is heavy, but they leave some nice room for some really cool guitar grooves and some really interesting tempo changes. Another track, number 7, there's a song called Veil of Gloom. Love the vocals on this and the vocal phrasing in the track. There's some nice double kick patterns in it, which really adds to the dynamics between the verses on that. And another song called Emerald Blades. This one here, it almost gives me a feeling of even a bit of a Lamb of God track during some of the tempo at the beginning of it. The track settles into a nice heavy groove. It throws you back and forth between tempos, and it's probably one of my favorite tracks. It's fast. It's got some slow parts. It's really heavy and doomy, just all mixed together. So yeah, guys, check out the band Earthship, and the new album is Withered. You can check out their discography and some of their tour dates that are coming up in the description of the video, but definitely a really cool, heavy band, so check that out. This is Ron from YouTube's Rock and Metal News. Thanks for tuning in.